Hello, beautiful souls. This reading is for those of you with your sun, moon, or rising sign in Leo, and it includes messages to help you navigate your next 2 weeks or 14 days. So there's no calendar date tied to this, so whenever you see it, it is for you. Remember that this is a general reading for the collective, so just take what resonates with you and leave what does not for someone else. And to start us off, I did pull some Oracle cards off camera, and this is just to give me an understanding of the type of energy that you need to embody to get yourself through the next 2 weeks or 14 days to be vibrating on your highest timeline. Okay, so let's start with, we have gentle moderation. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you are trying to accomplish. We have solutions, and this is hypersthene crystals. I think I'm saying that correctly. So this is just indication of crystals that you can carry with you or use or call on the power of. If you do not have these crystals in your possession, you can call on the power of them, working with your spirit guides and source to absorb that energy and its benefits. And then we have Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Okay. So, excuse me. The message that I got for you, Leo, is to take your time. Don't rush. If you take your time, then that allows for you to think things through thoroughly and kind of see potential outcomes ahead of time. And it allows you to make decisions based on just having a better understanding of everything that's going on and making, and again, just being able to make the decision based off like a clear mind and clear head, and doing your meditations and connecting with your source and spirit guides, and also coming from like a cool, calm, collected place. And also, again, like you don't have to rush into making any decisions or rush into any scenarios. You're really being called to use your intuition and to take a step back and consider things from different perspectives and viewpoints, and that's going to help you make a decision and move forward in the best way for your highest good, or to receive the best outcome for the solution. Okay, so these 3 cards were sort of tied together, and this could be speaking romantically or business, career, school. So this really can help you in different types of situations that you are going through. So there was indication that this is related to romantic relationships, but again, you know, you can apply this to many different scenarios. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. No, I'm going to put this here, the crystals. Okay, and like I said earlier, you can call on that crystal by asking your source and spirit guides to have you, allow you to embody that energy of the crystal and its benefits. So that way you can receive the benefits without actually having to purchase the crystal. But if you do have it, it's awesome. You can wear it with you, carry it with you, wear it, just have it near you, or meditate with it as well. Where am I going to put this? Oh, I'm going to put this over here. And also, I just wanted to say really quickly with this Merkaba, so you can see the graphic, and the blue pyramid actually represents the divine feminine energy, and we all have both energies, divine and masculine energies. So this is the divine feminine, the blue pyramid, and then the masculine energy is overlaid over top of that, and they each come together at this point in the middle, and this really represents creating that balance and making decisions and moving forward from a balanced place. So again, calming the mind, really considering all possible outcomes, and making a decision based off of your intuition and the best possible scenario that's going to keep you on your highest vibration and result in outcomes for your highest good. Okay. All right, so let's get a tarot spread for you so we can get you some other messages. And these have been pre-shuffled, so I'm just going to do a couple of quick shuffles. Alright, this is stuck. Okay. Alright. So let's see. So we're asking for what is coming toward our Leos for the next 2 weeks or 14 days. Okay. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna. So we have the 5 of Cups. We have the Tower, we have the 4 of Wands, and we have the 2 of Swords. We have the 4 of Swords. Okay, we're going to get a couple more cards. So I just want to get them all out here, take a look at them. So we have 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and this was meant to come out because this did fall out earlier, and I put it back in because I just wanted a clean shuffle. So that's definitely meant to come out. No, it was the Page of Wands. See, 2 more cards, please. Thank you. All right. So we have Death, we have Page of Cups, and we have the Lovers. Okay. Okay. All right, Leos, so I'm feeling like for this period, you are feeling a little down. So there's something that is going on or was going on that you are, so this could be related to romantic relationships, obviously, or, well, not obviously, but we have some cups here, so that typically relates to emotions, relationships, things like that. Or this could be business, career-wise, but I definitely am seeing that there was something that happened that is sort of causing you to feel, so I don't want to give specific examples, but I don't know, it could be like an argument or a breakup, you spending time apart from your partner, you know, you not getting a promotion, kind of like a business deal falling through. There's definitely something that happened that is impacting your emotions in an adverse way, so you're not feeling the greatest right now. You're kind of trying to just go through the motions to get through and feel these feelings that you're having, and you're really wanting and hoping that these feelings kind of go away or they become more positive. So I am seeing that you are really focused on feeling these emotions and on the situation that happened. So and you may realize this, but I think that there are some of you that are just so just really stuck in these feelings that you're having, and sort of like this, I'm hearing like nightmare even, just whatever it is, whatever the scenario is, I am seeing that you are still in that space and you're trying to heal and you're trying to move forward. You really want to, but you're just still so focused on the situation and scenario and what happened, and you know, there is this light at the end of the tunnel. There is this breakthrough that is in the process of happening. You are being asked to turn around and look at the future and look at what's in front of you and look at how you can turn this situation into what it is that you desire. So again, this person is really focused on the cups that have fallen over and what's been lost in the situation, where they could and will at some point turn around and see, oh wow, there are two cups standing up. There is still opportunity. There is still growth. There is still a chance to move forward and to have what I desire. And essentially, when this person turns around and they see what's ahead of them and what could be and how to move forward, then this bridge will materialize. This opportunity, this hand being reached out will materialize, and he can take and go across the bridge to this castle, to what it is that he desires. So again, it's like you're sort of in this state of really focusing in on the things that have happened to you and the scenario that happened, the situation and the outcomes of it, where it's time to really turn around and start looking forward to what you could potentially have, or how you can be blessed and how you can turn this situation around, or how you can just have a positive experience moving forward. So that's what you're being asked to focus on and to move toward. Because whatever it was a shakeup, it was a surprise, it was something that was unexpected, something that you did not see coming, whatever it was. So this is really, you're in this period of trying to process that in the most constructive way and move forward. And so I'm really getting a strong indication that this is related to love or family life. Because really just at the root cause is this need and want to have this happy, healthy, positive, loving relationship and commitment, engagement with a partner. And again, I feel like this is strongly related to love, but you can apply it how you see fit. So it could be business, but I am seeing like this strong need, want to have this partnership and have that be a healthy, productive, and if romantic, loving relationship. And if not romantic, just wanting a partner, a business partner, a boss, whatever it is that is supportive and has your best interest in mind, and is not sort of like just out for themselves or not really working with you in a collaborative way. So it's like you're wanting something and, you know, there's a little bit of resistance from the partner or other party. And that's really what is causing this grief and pain. Okay. So whatever it was, there was a decision tied to it. So it was like things could have went one way. Someone could have acted in a particular. So you had, or they had, there were two options, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. And this person or the situation could have gone in one direction based off of how the parties acted, or it could have went in another direction based off how the parties acted, and they chose to go in a specific direction that left you feeling rejected and surprised. And yeah, it was just really, it was a little unexpected what happened. And I'm seeing that the decision could have gone in a positive direction. So whoever could have chosen, okay, I'm gonna go with Leo. I'm gonna move forward in this direction. Keep it this way. Keep it positive. Status quo. Keep things how we've been doing things versus something else, and they chose something else. Okay. So at this time, it's going to be really, really good for you to get some rest. So make sure that you are trying your best to relax. And again, you were really asked to do that initially, to really take a step back and again, get some rest, re-energize your body, mind, and soul. Meditate. Do whatever it is that gives you this relaxed state. Maybe it's just even sleeping, taking an extra long nap or a couple extra naps or naps. Yeah, you're definitely being asked to just take it easy here. Take it easy, like let the dust settle. You'll be able to make better decisions if you are coming from a place where you are relaxed enough and you are on the frequency where you are open to using your intuition and open to the messages that you are receiving from your spirit guides and higher self. Getting to that state is what's really going to help you. And I think making sure that you are relaxed and you're sort of eliminating all extra things that don't need to be done at this time, or taking just a little break from the stresses of life. And again, like I said, meditation is a wonderful way to do that. But doing that is going to help you kind of get through this period and allow you to kind of quiet your mind so that you can hear the options that are coming in, and so that you can be creative and think of different options. Okay. Really just kind of picking up the pieces and figuring out how it is that you can move forward and how you want to move forward. Okay. All right, so I think in the short term, it does feel like, so I'm feeling like there's sort of like a false sense of security here. And so this could be right now after this situation has happened, or it could have been kind of where you were. You thought that you had security and that kind of blew up with this event happening. So if you are, like I said, when you are in sort of a relaxed state, or you are at least attempting to listen to your higher self and connect with your source, and, you know, take a moment, even if it's just taking a couple breaths, when you are attempting to quiet the mind, is really when you're gonna see like options come in. So you need to really start thinking, right, on what your next steps are and what you can do. So that's going to be really important for you to, like I said, sort of take that time, make sure you're getting enough rest and you are energized so that you can be at the top of your game as you move forward and you're kind of executing the decisions that you've identified. And I do see that yeah, there's definitely like a lot of change. So this is sort of like you're having to get used to like a new environment, or like this is the way things are now and this is the way things are going to be, and you're just in the background trying to adjust to that and adjust to this new life, this new way of things. And so typically with the death card, to me, that definitely means that there's things that are gonna shed, that are no longer serving you and no longer necessary for your journey, or you've kind of outgrown those things. And if you are looking for things to be a certain way, that is no longer how things are going to be. So it is up to you on how you want to create your story and continue your story moving forward, and how you want to do that. But it is going to be different, and it can be different in a good way, because at the very least, your eyes have been opened to how things truly are, and you now get to decide how you want to move forward and how you want to process that and how you want to exist in that environment. So you now have that opportunity. It's like you think that, like, how do I want to say this? It's like things are really a blessing in disguise, is essentially what I'm trying to say. Because even if you were benefiting in some way that was unbalanced in the situation and scenario, that likely may not happen forever. So this is really the opportunity for you to understand that, recognize that, and figure out moving forward how you can create better balance and what it is that you can how it is that you can adjust your activities, your mindset, your thinking, what you do, what you say, who you're around, for you to get back to vibrating on a high frequency and at your highest vibration. Yeah, because you are really wanting that commitment, that partnership. Excuse me. Yeah, you are, that's what you want. That's what you desire. And it's like, it is there, but it's not necessarily down in the 3D, or it's not necessarily materializing how you would expect it or want it to be. So there is an opportunity to move forward with everyone on the same accord, and with everyone operating from the same playbook and everyone on the same page. And again, this may be something, and I'm hearing like this is why you were asked to sort of take a step back and really go within and try to connect with yourself, your higher self, source, spirit guides, to help you figure out what this new engagement environment is going to look like. Because if you do it in a constructive way where it is balanced, where the other partner is benefiting in the same way that you're benefiting, and making sure that it is balanced, it's not uneven, then that is what is going to get you to what it is that you desire most, which is really like loving, healthy, happy relationships, or just really strong partnerships that are honest and productive and abundant. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. So you do have the opportunity, you have everything that you need to do that. It's just a matter of you actually doing that and moving forward in that way, and recognizing and saying, okay, well, you know, as we move forward, this is how I plan to engage and interact. And, you know, I'm not necessarily saying you have to say this to the partner or the other person, but just from your own perspective, I'm hearing your spirituality is really important and should be a focus at this time, because that is, again, what's really going to help you to work through this event. And as you listen to yourself, your higher self and source, you're going to know, and you're going to, which you already know, but it's going to be clearer to you, more clear. Hey, you know, these are areas that we can grow in. And so you'll have that opportunity to decide truthfully and honestly how you're going to move forward. Because when you connect with yourself, that's what you're going to receive. Truth, honesty, and love. So you're being asked to do that for the answers. Okay. All right, so let's get some final messages for Leo. Okay. This came out. All right. Looks like a lot of cards that want to come out, but then they're not coming out. So let's see. All right. So this deck, I love this deck, but have to split it in half because it's so big. So let's see. Any final messages for Leo? And then let's start with the law of mentalism. So I have to pull this up because I don't have my glasses on. So this is immutable, it never changes. And it's all energy is created by and always subject to the divine spark inside of you. Reality is a manifestation of your mind. Yeah, so again, you're being asked to connect with your source and your spirit guides and your higher self, so that whatever it is that you desire, you are living as it is, and therefore that will help create what it is that you want. And when I say living as it is, I mean imagining what it feels like, what it looks like to be in this healthy, happy, loving, if it's romantic relationship, whether it's honesty, trust, loyalty, a true partnership. Thinking about how that feels, and then once you have those feelings and you're in those feelings, staying in them, because that is how you manifest, and that is how you create your future and reality, right? So you are being asked to slow down, work through your pain, work through your grief, and start to focus as you can, as you feel inspired, on the future and your reality, so that you are creating what you desire. Okay, so we have the law of correspondence as well. So again, I need to pull this. Immutable, never changes. Ability to logically understand the nature of things beyond your understanding. Like an understanding of how your mind creates your reality. Okay. I just explained this. Right? So again, it's that process of recognizing that your thoughts create your reality. So if you stay in this mindset of lack, of negativity, of grief, of depression, that is where your reality is going to stay. So instead, You should be. And again, this is as you feel inspired or desire, because no one can tell you, oh, just cheer up. No one can tell you that. Like well, people can say it, but you don't have to listen. And you don't have to listen to me. You can do what it is that you desire. I'm just saying that the law is the law is the law. So in order to move yourself out of that space, here are some things that you can do. Okay. All right. So this card, let me see. Partnership and connections will bring the happiness and prosperity. Expect to attract soul-based partnerships, whether platonic or romantic, that will elevate your life noticeably. These dynamics are growing connections that are meant to be. They offer a sense of reassurance, nurturance, and comfort, a connection that harmonizes and gives rather than takes. Right. So again, this is something that, again, I do see that you want and you're striving for and you're looking forward to. And as you are able to move yourself from this negative space, this will be the outcome and can be the outcome. It's all about what you desire and where your mind is and what your mind is willing and open to accept at this point in time, because you will have this when you open your mind to it, when you're in that vibration, and when you're ready for it. And no one can say when that time is but you. Okay. Next card, initiation. So I'm gonna have to. You are being initiated by the ancestors into true divinity to bring back what was once. Everything about your desires in this lifetime and on our journey comes from the manifestations of your ancestors and the paths they chose. It's time to finish what they started. They are working through you every day through the codes in your DNA. They live through you. Excuse me. All right, so 444 could be significant. And again, you're being asked to connect with your higher self, your source, and your spirit guides, which may or may not include ancestors. To help you at this time. Okay, and then we have another card of rest. So depletion is near and you have become restless. Recognize the importance of rest and self-care for mental and physical well-being. I mean, we talked about that. You definitely are being called to rest and to take the time that you need for self-care, for your emotional and mental well-being and physical well-being as well. So we have burdens, obstacles, and hurdles, lessons with potential, or lessons with patience, responsibility, and accountability. I don't have my glasses on, so it's a little hard to see these things. But okay, so this also says the block is forcing you to reflect and reassess. More discipline, structure, and control is needed for your next move. Preparation. Okay, again, ties into what we were talking about how opening yourself up and taking a step back is going to help you to identify those things that you need to do to move yourself forward in the best possible way that's for you. Okay, and we have the witch, warlock. Does that say magician or mystic? The intention is the influence, the flow is the magic. Intentional alchemy plus magical influence. Again, another card of you tapping into your gifts, your intuition, your higher self, your source, to find the answers that you need and to seek the comfort, love, support, joy, freedom, happiness that you desire. So that once you are fully connected, you will be on a vibration that is high, that is about abundance, freedom, joy, love, and you're putting that out into the world, and then you're receiving that back. Because again, it's reciprocal, and there has to be that balance created. So you are identifying what is going out and what you are receiving back, because what you're receiving back is what you've put out. Okay. Then we have family dynamics. So let me just prepare to explore home life, emotional attachments, relations with family, and a deeper sense of connecting to your roots. Family relationships will be significant. Expect to nurture these dynamics to bring in more harmony and peace. Forgiveness, acceptance, and trust will be a theme. Okay, again, ties directly into what we were talking about earlier about this event or situation, scenario that happened, that occurred, that shook things up, but how you move forward and how you decide to keep things together is going to make all the difference. And we all have free will, right? So you can only do what the best thing is to do for you. And then in the reciprocation process, what you get back is then what you will use your intuition, your higher self connection, your connection with source, to decipher how to process that and to keep going. But you can put out the best energy that you have to have the potential for the best outcome to come back to you. And I think it's also important, what I'm hearing to mention is that what is meant for you will never be lost or missed. So know that in this process, like we talked about, everything that is not serving you is falling away. So try to keep that in mind if you are staying stuck to a situation, a person, a scenario, a job, just whatever it is. If you know that you have a toxic or negative attachment to it, think about what it's going to be like to grow and transform from that state and be in a place where you may even have a completely different scenario, partnership, business, relationship. It may even be completely different, but it is happy, it is healthy, it is loving, it is productive. It is allowing you to be the best version of you. Okay? So this death, this Tower card, they aren't meant to be negative. They're meant to be eye-opening, to show you that there's areas where changes can be most beneficial to you and to your spiritual path and growth. And these are putting out those little nudges that are helping you get there. Okay, Leo? So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and allowing me to be part of your journey.